Spencer Denton.
We have a stationary front hanging out to the south that has kept most of the rain across Georgia, Alabama, and the Carolinas tonight. Now, this front's going to kind of waver back and forth, and it may try to push back briefly into our area as we go into the weekend, and that might kick off a downpour or two. But I think the biggest chance is going to be south of Knoxville. Here's a look at the rain tracker, and I adjusted it a little bit because we do still have that shower chance, mainly Saturday morning. There could be a few tomorrow, but it's mainly, again, in our very southern counties, and then very small chances as we go to early next week. Sunday is looking mostly dry at this point as well. Here's a look at the feels like forecast, and notice because that front is just to our south, we really don't have to worry about the heat index being a factor, but it may become a factor again heading into early next week, so get set to sweat maybe a little bit more heading toward Tuesday. Here's a look at Futurecast. Let's go through the timing and the latest. Now, I've looked at all the high-resolution models, and most of them are in pretty good agreement with this look right here. So this is tomorrow morning, a couple of downpours, maybe Morristown, Gatlinburg, down toward Madisonville. We could have one or two here in Knoxville as well. But notice how most of any isolated activity is mainly in the foothills and the Smokies as we go through the afternoon and evening. Clouds may linger early on, but there may be a little bit of sun here or there as well in the afternoon hours. But overall, tomorrow looks like a very, very low chance, probably 20 to 30% chance at best, except in these very southern areas. And then we'll see a batch of showers come in as we go into Saturday morning. Now, this has been pretty consistent with this look, so not all the data is catching on to this idea. But if we have any rain on Saturday, it would be in the morning hours. Then after that, I think it's just clouds, maybe a little sunshine. Not too bad. I don't think Saturday is going to be a huge issue as far as the rain. But if you have some morning plans, maybe to do some yard work, just keep that in mind Saturday morning. Here's a look at the rainfall totals. And again, very light, if anything at all, except in some of our southern and southeastern counties. So maybe Cocke County, Sevier County, down into Monroe County, you could have a little bit more there. In the meantime, we'll keep you up to date as we go through the weekend, as always, on the WVLT First Alert Weather app. There's the QR code, so make sure you've got it downloaded and ready to go. I just put an update up on Facebook and Instagram, so be sure and check there for some updates as well. And of course, we'll keep you posted on the WVLT website. 69 degrees, straight downpour tonight. Most areas stay dry. We'll see some clouds, some breaks in the clouds at times as well. Fishing forecast actually looks pretty good tomorrow in most of the area lakes. Peak time is around 10:40 in the morning, so keep that in mind. If you have plans to head out to the area lakes this weekend, I think you'll be in good shape for most of it, except for maybe Saturday morning. 83 degrees here in Knoxville tomorrow. Temperatures are going to vary. I think they'll be a tad lower down here to the south as you go toward Madisonville and Athens, probably low 80s there. Around 80 in Crossville and Jamestown. Again, there will be some clouds, probably a little bit more in the way of cloud cover than we saw today in some of these areas up toward the Tennessee border, but we're talking 80 in Jellicoe, 80 in Middlesboro. As you go down to the south, 82 in Dandridge, 82 in Sevierville, and it looks like around 81 degrees in Newport. And again, that rain chance, it is lower for most of us the next couple of days, slightly higher down to the south, so we'll keep you posted here. Sydney Sullivan, she'll have the latest bright and early, actually in just a few hours on WVLT at 4:30 a.m. 84 degrees on Saturday, 87 Sunday. Yeah, we start to heat up heading into next week with highs near 90. It's going to feel hotter, just a slight chance of an afternoon shower or thunderstorm. Sports director Rick Russo has the latest in sports coming up.